What's up, guys? Ignore the the little lanterns covering my face and my model. Uh, yo, Zeus here, back with another video, and today we are going to be looking at day one of fall 2025 IVL. How do I get out of this thing again? Yeah, this is how. Yeah, we're gonna be looking at 2025 fall IVL. Week one, day one. Finally, IVL is back. The only thing that I really care about, not actually, but you know, I'm a comp guy. You guys know this. I'm fairly, you know, I only really like competitive play, and this is actually going to be great because, as you can tell probably by the skin that I'm wearing, Archer is legal now finally in comp. She was legal in IVS, which means now in IVL and in IJL she is now legal to be utilized as a character. But not only her, Escapeologist, Baldman himself, and Peddler are also allowed, along with the addition of Darkwoods as a new map. So we have a lot of new things that we can potentially see, whether it's compositions for Darkwoods, Peddler being usage and what her most consistent round is, Escapeologist and Archer in their most consistent areas. There is a lot to cover, and there is a lot of things that can happen over the course of the next 10 weeks when it comes to IVJL. So with that being said, let's hop right into the first set, being Wolves versus Weibo. I know that's a crazy day one, week one opening set, but let's get into it. All right, we got round one, first half. Lakeside Village, we got Professor, Enchantress, Gravekeeper, and Puppet up against Bonbon? Yo, bro. There is no way we're opening up IVL with Bon Bizzle. With Bonathan himself. There's no way. No, there's no way. Surely this is a mistake from Nai. I'm surprised by the Enchantress pick round one, I'm not gonna lie. Enchantress pick round one, I guess. Enchantress isn't bad into Goatman. Actually, like, she isn't the worst. Because Enchantress is a very snowbally kiter versus Goatman, because Goatman doesn't really change in, like, how hard it is to kite him with Enchantress specifically until full presence. Especially after her buff now, where she starts with a sag. Enchantress is actually really good into Goatman. She's like semi-goodish into Opera, above average, I would say, into Hullabaloo, and then Ivy is like her really only like hardcore counter. But playing Bonbon into this is not the worst, all things considered. I just think you have to chase the Puppeteer, which is why they put Puppet in Shack. Big Boat is not really the greatest to kite in anymore, given like certain traits like Warp exist now. And we are seeing Flywheel Tide Professor, Tide Borrowed Grave, Windows, Puppeteer, and Flywheel Enchantress with with Confined trump card. And then they have like the Rage icon for whatever reason with Blink. That's new. They didn't really show that beforehand. Okay, all right. The budget increased. The budget. Okay. Also, sorry if I cough a bit. I'm still, you know, I'm not sick, but like I have a chronic cough. Like I have to go to the doctors and whatnot for it. But that's besides the point. Appointments to the cardiologist I have next Wednesday. So yeah, just, you know, little insights on that. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna find out what that is. Yeah, Lakeside Village. I really hope we see Darkwoods. I want to see Darkwoods in the set, please. I really do. All right. So, oh, I didn't even go over spawns. I didn't even peep. I talked about one of them, but yeah, Professor was Big Boat, Puppeteer Shack, Gravekeeper was left of mid, and then after that, Enchantress was Small Boat. We have Basement and Big Boat, and we are gonna see, yep, the Bonbon is going after the Puppeteer. The reason for this is simply because of the fact that Bonbon obviously loves the fact that Puppeteer chips himself when he uses his own ability, so it's just a lot of fake out pressure, you know. And yes, before if someone catches it, that is a Pokemon VGC term that I use that actually unironically works in this context. If you know, you know. Alright, we are gonna see he's chucking some bombs. Nah, okay, yeah, love Bonathan gameplay. Yeah, it's so fun, so engaging. And now he breaks a pallet. And now he chucks a bomb. Oh my god, he's gonna chuck a bomb. Oh my god, he forced a puppet. Oh my god, he forced a puppet. Guys, I think he's gonna chuck another bomb. Oh my god, he chucked another bomb. Guys, he chucked a bomb. He chucks a bomb. He's gonna throw another one. Good bait, actually. Good bait from Tian. Forces another puppet. Nyai obviously baits it. Like, this is what Nyai wants. All he wants is literally just to force Tian to just constantly have to use his puppet. Yeah, like right there. And now, if he gets this chip, I'm pretty sure he can just basic. Yeah, right then and there. Exactly. That's why Bonbons love chasing Puppeteers. Still not a bad kite, all in all. The Gravekeeper Cypher is the lowest, though, because he had to do a lot of rotating. Because the Puppeteer was kiting near Shack. So their Cypher Rush is actually just a tad bit slow. Wanted Order on Gravekeeper is also not the greatest. I believe this is pre-Persona change. Because Wanted Order hasn't disappeared yet. So I believe this is just pre-Persona change still. So we're not going to see new Persona. Yeah, this is definitely pre-Persona change. There's no way. Oh my god, the bombs. It's overstimulating. Holy shit, he might get stuffed. He got stuffed! Yeah, I can't blame you, man. I can't Gravekeeper into this, dude. I can't blame you. You had to, like... The only thing XMX could have done is literally just frame one it and risk it. Which, you know, really sucks. Wow. So this is gonna be guaranteed 3 kill. Jelly can eat a free chip hit with the scale, but it's not gonna really matter. Misses Time Bomb. This is another tide turner, though, so it's a good thing that Jelly is on Flywheel Tide. He kind of just can maybe risk it. What? Okay. XMX burning self-heal right there. This is fine, though, because at least he got away unscathed. And because Tian is dead on chair, Tian is just going to take him all the way to the corner of the map. And what this does, actually, is that even though he has Wanted on him, the only way for Nyai to actually apply proper pressure is by just swapping to, like, Warp or Teleport right here. So it's either he's going to have a really hard time getting his next chase because he's going to get rotated so hard, or he swaps to TP so he can start his next chase immediately. Let's see what he does. And he's choosing to walk through the map. He's not swapping. He's not swapping hastily. You see, this is what the survivors. They all got off ciphers. Nobody has Wanted. So they're going to find a time to reset while Nyai is kind of just searching the map aimlessly. And 487 is going to be just stalking Ring Tinnitus, forcing him back into another corner of the map. This is very smart. Very, very nice. No one decoding, but it's fine. XMX got healed. He knows they're probably in Big Bow because that's the safest area. Very nice, very nice. Alright, red lighting Big Bow. He's trying to, like, mind game someone. He knows some. He saw tracks, he saw tracks. He didn't see. No, he's red lighting. There's no way he didn't see those tracks. There's no way he didn't see those. He didn't see them. Oh, wow, he actually didn't see those tracks. Holy shit. He didn't see those tracks on ramp? On the stairs? Oh, that's gonna be huge for him. Because now Gravekeeper gets out for free, yeah. And now he's forced to swap to Teleport. And now he's on the Enchantress, which is like his worst possible chase right now. Realistically speaking, like, you would want to chase the Professor. You know, you don't know that he has, like, Flywheel Tide, but you would still want to chase him. That's one. Gotta Flywheel this. Oh, no, it doesn't have enough bombs. Oh, well, he did, but it was out of placement. Gotta be really careful here. 487 might die. 3? Good 3 stack. Good 3 stack. Good 3 stack. Damn, they didn't even buy that much distance, though, in hindsight. Oh, well. It still prevented her from dying early, which is all they want, because they did pop middle. Flywheel Time Bomb. Beautiful Flywheel 487. Beautiful. Beautiful Flywheel. Ciphers are 80 and 70. Yeah, that 3 stack did, in fact, though, at least prevent her from dying. She didn't get much distance from it, you know, like, in hindsight, but it prevented the early death, which is what they needed, because they had to pop middle. So now this is the predicament that they're in, though. Gravekeeper has to come for it, because even though Professor has tied, he's not on BT, and against a Bonbon, you need to respect his camp, and you have to go in with someone with BT. If someone that doesn't have BT goes for a rescue and they get stuffed, especially this late into the game, you're just guaranteed to lose. Jelly camping around the Cypher. Alright, Jelly still has that free chip hit. Free rescue. I'm pretty sure 487 and XMX, they just opened up a new Cypher here. Like, they should just open up a new Cypher. You Flywheel? No, just uses the chip right there. Beautiful. Gets Time Bomb there. This is fine. No, they're going back to Shack. They're going back to Shack Cypher. They're not starting Shit Corner. I guess because he doesn't have BT, that's why. Yeah. He's not worried about it. Beautiful scale. Beautiful scale. Beautiful scale. He has to, yep, he tellies, but they just pop. They should just pop in his face, yup. And no detention. And now he just burned trait. So he's guaranteed to draw this now. Unless, like, some BS happens. Missed Time Bomb. He's lost. He's lost. He's lost. Oh my god. He's lost. He's lost. He's lost. Nah, he's lost. This should be a draw, though. This should 110% be a draw. But this isn't Enchantress he's chasing. Wait, XMX is opening up cornfields. She has a 3. And she's full health. She can kite this. This might be a 3 escape. She 3 stacks. She's pushing gate. This might be a 3. This might be a 3. She can eat these chips for free to get stacks. Stack. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's a 3 escape. Oh my god, it's a 3 escape. Good shit, wolves. Holy crap. Wow. Jesus Christ. Man, yeah, that's Enchantress, man. Like, it is a Bonbon, you know, obviously. It's not the strongest ever in this Hunter, but it's like, Bonbon ain't no joke either. His camp is worse, but like, that Enchantress buff. Enchantress kited that. I gotta respect it. Gotta respect it. Alright, and here we are for game 1, second half. We got Mage, Puppet, First Officer, and Archer. With Choi smiling heavily. He was smiling that hard for Wax Artist. Really? Really? You were cheesing and everything for Wax Artist, Choi? Really? Okay. I thought you were about to whip out Clown round 1 with how you were smirking. But nope. Wax Artist. Alright, well, Weibo survivors need a 3 escape minimum. Choi just needs a draw and they win the round. So let's see how this goes. Wax Artist up against Archer, Officer, Mage, and Puppet. This is a very bad comp for the survivors. Like, a very bad, like, this Wax Artist decimates this comp. Just because of longevity. Not only does he, like, you know, mess around and fuck up their core rescuer, he deals decently well with Archer because, you know, the stun, obviously, you know, the built-in stun reduction. So that makes her already, like, non-existent stun last even less time. And Puppeteer is just the same old hat trick, same old trick in the hat. You know how it goes. Magician is like the only like really strong character I would say into Wax to a degree, just because the ability to obviously break line of sight from Wax Artist is very strong, and it's not like an Officer Watch where he needs to stay in a certain range for it to work. It's just he uses it and he can go wherever he wants within like a 3-second period to like cut a corner or something to like mind game the Wax. Obviously, Wax can still track it if he just decides to spray and pray and he hits something, but it's a bit better than an Officer Watch specifically against a Wax Artist, in my humble opinion. We are going to see Bowtie spawn. With, what was it? That was Puppeteer, Big Bow, Officer, Big Rock, and then Archer, Small Bow, and then Magician and Shaq, with the Hunter just spawning in mid right there. I would expect Choi to go after Officer here. He only needs a draw, and if he wants to just, like, really go crazy, he can just, like, we have... What is the glasses? He has Claustro, Detention, Trump, Peeper, Wax, up against Flywheel, Tide, Mage, Tide borrowed both Officer and Puppet, and Flywheel borrowed Archer. Persica on Archer. Persica doesn't really play Archer, not that I know of, at least in rank when I watch her rank streams. She hasn't played Archer too often. She typically plays, like, she plays her Auntie, she plays, Mechanic, sometimes she'll play Prisoner. I've never actually really seen Persica play Archer, so I'm actually excited to see how Goatsica does it. See some Harasser Goatsica gameplay. Yeah, Lakeside Village round 1, let's get to it. And, oh, it's actually prompting to go after the Puppeteer in boat. I guess because he has Peepers, so... Is Goku gonna just try and rotate out of boat immediately? He is. He's not even gonna bother with that shit. Is that a read on his trait? That's high-key a read on his trait, I'm not even gonna lie. That's crazy. That's a crazy read from Goku. Holy crap. Boat is also just not the... Obviously, like, in hindsight, also, boat is just not the greatest to kind of Wax compared to the newly found Shore, which has these high, beautiful walls that make it very hard for Wax to shoot his Wax at you. So we love that. He should have to Puppet here, otherwise he's gonna take a basic. Yeah, he has to Puppet here. He still... Ooh! Undaunted the Wax! Holy shit, Gwoker! See, when Gwoker's not on Auntie, he's not throwing Persica's matches. Shout out to Gwoker, bro. When he's not... Aw, that sucks. Okay, well, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction, I guess. He did something cool and the universe had to balance it out by him not pressing his Puppet. Blocks off the window here. He should be dead within like the next 10 seconds. Probably 5 even. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. He should be dead here. Yeah, there it is. That. Not a bad kite though. Not a bad kite all in all. Like, look at the ciphers. All ciphers are above 70%. This is still a very good kite. Like, it's just, again, they need a 3 escape, and this is a very draw-centered kite right now. Although the tide might buy the time that they need. After all, they did bring triple tides, so they would always have 2 tides no matter who got chased, and then 3 tides if Persica was the one that got chased, for maximum time-wasting BS. Free rescue! Free rescue from Coding. Huge, huge, huge. Gwoker's probably just gonna make his way to Big Rock now. Or mid, just to get away, so that way then my Magician can start doing Big Boat. Because he doesn't want to give him that pressure. Yeah, making his way to mid to get away from that Big Boat Cypher. He doesn't want to let Choai be able to pressure that. The other thing with him bringing Peepers, and also not bringing Insolence, he doesn't have Hot Wax, which means he can't scuff rescues as effectively. So it actually gives them the opportunity to get pretty clean rescues off, especially when Choai is trying to proxy camp. Because when you don't have full Presence Wax, obviously you kind of need to proxy camp. If you're not proxy camping, you're not going to be able to like get a potential double down on the rescuer, unless the rescuer obviously makes an error. Huey coming in for the rescue. Alright, this is where the spray fest begins, and he shoots his wax, and he shoots his wax, and he shoots his wax. Alright, he got it. Gets the hit. That's full presence. Watch again. Doesn't get the hit. Very nice, very nice. Huey eating up all that wax to try and stall out time. Hot wax. Here we go. Good. Gets the hit. Ciphers are at 80. Nice. Tide is about to be up in 2, 1. Yep. Beautiful. Has the puppet here. Gets the puppet hit. You got to try it. You got 2, 1, 0. Puppet should be gone. Oh, wow. It's way longer than I thought. Holy shit. I was off. He did survive it, though. Oh, wait. The ciphers. Please. Persica. Please. Oh, my God. No. Persica didn't pop her Crab Shack cipher. She didn't pop Crab Shack. Oh, my God. If she popped Crab... Oh, very good play. Very good play from Persica. Alright, so they are going to just settle for the draw here, which is unfortunate, but Persica delayed the pop so that way then he wouldn't have teleport for endgame. Oh, man. Good arrow shot. Oh, wow, but too bad that doesn't do much. Still dead here. Unless you flywheel. 85. Dungeon is at ramp. Baiting flies. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, wait, wait, wait. She might get it. She might get it. He's out of wax. Oh my God. It's a 3. Oh my God. Look at her smiling, cheesing like that. Holy dude. Back-to-back 3 escapes. Holy shit. I can't hate. I cannot hate. I cannot hate. That was clutch. I cannot hate. I cannot hate. I blatantly cannot hate. That was fire. Oh my God. Back-to-back 3 escapes. Well, then they're guaranteed going around 3. Jesus. Wow. All right. We got game 2, first half. We got Goatman banned with Meteor, Acro, Grave, and Lucky God Guy up against Hullabaloo, who banned Seer, Anti, Fire Investigator, and Murray. Also, guys, if you are noticing, I'm gonna use my mouse for this. If you are noticing over here at the top left, as you can see, Survivors also, by the way, we have 4 global bans now. There are 4 global bans now. So it doesn't matter who you pick now. 4 global bans on top of the already allotted 4 Survivor bans. So, yeah. Oh, the Survivor meta as well. I forgot to mention that in the intro. About that, but yeah, we have 4 global bans now. 4 global bans. Oh, this is gonna be a long one. This is gonna be like very, very long. Like these global bans, dude. We're gonna have, dude, 12 bans in round 3 and then 16 in round 4. Oh my God, in best of 5, dude. Actually, global bans cap out after round 3. They cap out. Yeah, they don't continue. We are seeing Gravekeeper spawn mid broken, Acro mid, Meteor wedding, and then we are seeing God Guy at God Kite with Hullabaloo spawning right there at Graveyard. So, very interested to see how this is gonna go. I think the Hullabaloo always goes after Lucky Guy here. Like, I think you always go after Lucky Guy. I don't really think you should chase Wendy as a Hulla. I think that's kind of setting yourself up for failure because she can always just, like, if you clone, like, all she needs to really do, it's like, you clone, you hit her once with the clone, because obviously that's going to be the trade-off here. She clones, you hit her with only one clone, and then she uses a win to push you back, and it buys out time for the clone, like for Hullabaloo to be forced on cooldown. We are seeing Into Detention Warp from the Hullabaloo, with Tide borrowed on both Grave and Acro, and then Tide Windows on my Meteor, with Sui Kite on my God Guy. And Persica is also yet again playing the goated character, the God Guy. Persica playing God Guy, the goat herself. Yeah, let's see how this is gonna go. I can't believe it, dude. We open up with Bonbon and Wax, but the cost of that was back-to-back Survivor 3 escapes, dude. That's not something you see every day, especially because this is week 1. Like, this is week 1. What are we gonna see in, like, week 6? This is insane to me. Also, somebody in the comments, yeah, I have an exam. Dude, should I be studying for my exam right now? Yes. Am I? No, because IVL, IDV is life. What's an exam when I have IDV? Is going after God Guy here. Misses the first clone and gets only the second clone. Applies black to Persica right there, which is fine. That's already good for the survivors. He missed one clone, which means he's already a bit behind pace. Think of it like BQ mirrors. You know, after a certain amount of times you miss a pair of clones, it's kind of like, okay, you're just guaranteed to get this unless survivor error. That's kind of my rationale about it. My rule of thumb is, like, if the Hullabaloo misses 3 sets of clones, he's just doomed to fail. Perfume's back. Baiting. You should get hit here because the clone went on cooldown. Oh, nope. Procced it. Oh, good. Pallet stun. Very nice. Very nice. All right, that's 2 pairs of clones. 2 pairs of clones for 1 hit. Does have the jump here. My gaming it. Really? Just prompt to use the warp there or not? You should die here. Persica should be dead here by the 3rd. Oh! Oh! Beautiful flywheel. Beautiful flywheel. Oh my god. Beautiful. Alright. God Guy in full motion. Should be dead to red here. Yup. It's going to be a pretty quick chair, but still very good kite. Very good kite. About 80 seconds, give or take. You know, closer to 90, but 3 ciphers about popped. Amazing kite. And again, all 3 of them are on Tide. All 3 of them are just playing very strong characters that can run Tide and won't really get chased often. Good bait from Gwolker. Oh my god, Gwolker is on his P's and Q's today. And then gets hit right after. Did he miss a bomb? Like, is that what happened? Did he miss a bomb? Oh, wow. That barely trailed. Oh, but he can just do that bullshit. Alright, and there's red. Misses 1 clone. Gets that one, and Persica's just going to drag him all the way to reception now. Not reception, to mid-broken. And they have their final 2 ciphers at 20 and 15, 17, 18. Oh, it's basement. But we have a Gravekeeper, so we don't care. Basement, but we have Gravekeeper. I forgot. Gravekeeper broke. We have Gravekeeper. It's okay. Unless it's me. I suck at Gravekeeper. I cannot play Gravekeeper to save my life. If Pearl watches this video, Pearl can attest I cannot play Gravekeeper to save my life. Devil can attest I cannot play Gravekeeper. I don't know what it is. I just can't play Grave. I am incapable of playing Gravekeeper. I played Gravekeeper one time, and I completely fumbled the bag. Like, and it's not even like a fumble. It's like I literally, like, I had the bag in my hands. I carried it to the other side, like to the other end zone, and then dropped it over there. Oh, drop down. Nice. He was able to get the drop down off. Beautiful. Just Tide rescues out, and now Huey has to try and take all these colors. Oh, that's not happening. Persica's going to have to try and run back in. Oh, got ahead. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate. All right. So another draw potential game. But this still could be a 3 escape because Wendy has Bottle, Acro has a shit ton of bombs, and Gravekeeper still has Shovel. So it's like, this is fine. They just pop here. And my also tell, by the way, is like, this is just my own like personal tell. When I see, for me personally, when I see a Hullabaloo has Warp, I just always assume it's Detention. I never assume a Hullabaloo has Trump card with Warp as first trait because that just blatantly does not make any logical sense. So I feel if I'm thinking about that and I'm not a professional player, I have a suspicion, I have a very good feeling that the professionals are also thinking the same thing. Huey, you are fucking crazy for trying that. Huey, you are legitimately insane for doing that. You have a... Wow. Wow. I know you guys can't hear the audio, but the like the streamers that I'm watching when they're commentating over the matches, they said wow at the same time that I did. Wait, Gaur has tied. He knows. He knows. Choi knows. Gaur, you madman! You might have just thrown. He might be dead. Oh my god. He knew. Oh my god, he knew. He knew. Choi knew. Choi knew. He has to warp back here now. Self-heal. And it got cancelled! Oh my god, he might 3-kill because of Gaur. Oh my god, it's a 3-kill because of Gaur. Holy shit. Gaur. Wait, Overwhelm is there. This is post-persona change. This is post-persona. I didn't know, but Overwhelm's up there. Oh my god, Gaur. He threw... He got greedy for that. I'm not even gonna lie, that's some shit that I would do. Because I'm like, I have tied, I can do it, I can do it. Oh my god, Gaur. And Choi just doesn't care. He's like, yeah, I did that. I love how Gaur and Persica are always twinning. like literally the duo. They're always twinning no matter what. Alright, we got game 2, second half. We got Cheerleader, Fire Investigator, Mercenary, and Aeroplanist up against an Opera Singer, Goatman band with Seer, Officer, Prisoner, and Anti-ban. Cheerleader. Wow. It's been a while since we've seen Cheerleader. Alright, this set opened up with... And we have a Nagito Kamaito Merc. Okay, well... Well, guys, expect for Merc to get double down or TS on the chair. It's Nagito. Get ready, guys. Nagito Merc fails the rescue. Fork found in kitchen. Let's go, guys. Come on. Pack it up, XMX. You're playing Nagito Merc. It's Jover. We're so fried. But no, yeah. It's been a minute since we've seen a Cheerleader. Like, and I mean, like, a minute. I think, like, what was it? Last IVL, Cheerleader literally saw 0 play. Literally, like, no picks, no bans, nothing. We are seeing windows on both Arrow and my Cheer with Flywheel on my Fire, and then Merc being the only tie turner against Attention, Trump, Blink, Opera. Pretty standard shenanigans. Pretty standard shenanigans right there. Yeah, Nagito Merc, huh? You know, of all the Merc skins that exist, why Nagito Merc? Like, why? Like, why Nagito? You could have, like, Mr. Inference. You have, like, so many other skins, but we pick Nagito Komaida. And I can only ask, why? 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 Why are we doing this? Tell me if you know why in the comments below. I didn't even go over spawns. That's how distraught I was by the Nagito Merc. But the Merc spawned in Wedding, and he's chasing the Nagito Merc. He's not chasing the Nagito Merc. Going to mid to go after my Cheerleader. Fire was in Shack, and then whoever else was on the team, Aeroplanist. Yeah, Charles. No disrespect, Charles, but you're kind of like... Can we all agree? Oh, it's Charles that's at Shack. Can we all agree that Arrow's like the most forgotten survivor in this game? Like, genuinely. Like, I feel like people genuinely forget of his existence. Alright, chasing Cheerleader. This is with her buff, correct? Oh, that's risky. That's really risky. Oh my god, that was really risky. Holy crap, that was really risky. Oh, I don't like how risky that was. Ooh, I had to tighten my chest for that. This is with her buff? I forgot the contents of her buff, I'm gonna be so real. Like, I can't really see the slowdown, so it's like... Maybe this is with her buff because the slowdown was so, like, negligible. Like, I didn't really notice it. Maybe this is with her buff. If I see someone get resurrected with 25, it is. I'm just gonna assume this is with all the changes that happen, because obviously Escape, Peddler, da-da-da-da-da. Good. Good patience on that, by the way. He's just using it to try and disrupt. Messed it up. Nice. What? What? Alright, bro. Okay, man. Okay, bro. Alright, alright. Roll the clip, roll the clip, roll the clip. Run that back, run that back. Are we serious? How? Genuinely, how? Alright, bro. Sure, buddy. That's how that works. And they put all that energy into the support, so it's like Fire Cypher is like really behind now. Fire Cypher is really far behind, and that's what's cheeks about it. Oh wow, he missed up the dash. Ah, good elbow pad actually. Surprised that it wasn't a swing out. I guess just late reaction. Very good elbow pad. Yeah, force blink for this hit. Totally be an idiot now and blink for a hit that you don't need to get. That you don't need to force either. It's just gonna not pom-pom away, but just gonna die all the way in the corner. She's not using pom-pom because she knows she's not kiting that anyway. They have ciphers, technically speaking. They have about 4 ciphers. Like, all 4 of their ciphers are about 50%. With 2 of them being 50 or higher. So they technically have ciphers. They only need another 200% decoding. It's just really risky right now because, like, Cheer's gonna have to find a, like, she's gonna need, like, something, some miracle is gonna, wow, wanted on XMX. Oh my god. I hate wanted order. Genuinely hate wanted order. Please remove this trait from the game. I hate this thing so much. People were complaining about wanted order getting nerfed, by the way. Shit like this is why wanted order gets nerfed. Like, it's literally like things like this that cause wanted order to get nerfed. Got cut out and had to use 2 rescues, 2 elbow pads for 1 rescue. Alright. Jelly making her way. I said her because she's playing cheerleader. Jelly making his way over to, he makes this. Nice. Oh! Oh my god, the speed! Jelly, you're crazy! Jelly, you're actually crazy. I just felt, and the slow vault. Guys, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. If you do something pro and cool, the universe has to balance it out by making you flop 3 seconds after. I'm telling you, this phenomenon, like, is just like, it exists in the world. What the hell was that like? This phenomenon just exists. I'm telling you. It just exists. It just does, man. We're only 4 minutes into the game. This is crazy. Only 4 minutos into the game on my Fire Investigator, and he's on a Cypher. He had to fly with her, or he was in fact getting hit. Ball. Good prediction from Nai. Good prediction from Nai. Very good prediction. Good patience from 487. You ball here. You block that off. You don't block it off, really. I mean, sure. What is this, like, frame? This isn't me, by the way. This is, like, the actual, like, stream and whatnot, so... I don't know. You know, I really wish the official IVL channel would upload more. I don't know what happened to the IVL official channel. Like, I don't know. I don't know what happened to that. Backflipping back because he does not want Backgate to pop, but they already have a spare cipher. They both of them. Guys, look at the numbers, guys. Look at the numbers, guys. Yeah. I hate Devil for this. He got it in my head, man. He got it in my damn head. Devil, I hate you. If you're watching that, Devil, I hate you. Fuck you, Devil. You got it in my head now. But yeah. Even in IDV comp, I can't escape 6-7, bro. I hate Devil so much. Devil, fuck you. I hate you. I hate you, Devil. What have you done to me? Having a midlife crisis mid-IVL set. Also, I sound way more energetic than usual, and I know people are probably going to take that into a shock, but it's like, I'm really excited for comp because I haven't seen this in so long, and I have not been invested in comp. Like, I did not care for Summer IVL, IJL at all, blatantly speaking, because there was no changes. Like, it was, like, all the same old shit, and it's like, we're in a completely different game right now compared to what they were playing. Now I'm like, yes, new things, brain likey. You're dead. No, not again. Not again. No. There's no way. There's no way. No, there's no way. There's literally no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Yeah, nine knows. You don't get it. You don't get it, champ. You know, if he didn't have to use that second elbow pad on the second rescue, you know, if he didn't have to use 2 elbow pads due to wanted order, he unironically could have got it. I'm just saying. He potentially could have got it. I'm just throwing that out there. I'm just saying. Fuck wanted. Alright, and we got game 3, first half, Moonlit River Parks. Unfortunately, no Dark Woods, but we are seeing Novelist, Lucky Guy, Meteor, and Journalist with a Seer, First Officer, an Escapologist, and Bomberman? Wow. So Escape Boy's debut is not even a debut, like, for the first match, up against a Hullabaloo. Okay, well, that makes sense, actually, because the fog actually does, Escapologist actually does counter Hullabaloo pretty hard, I won't lie. Like, Escapologist actually does pretty much hard counter Hullabaloo in a lot of ways. The smokescreen from the Thruble, it prevents him from placing his clones inside of it. So he has to walk inside the smoke to actually use them, but then if you walk out, he still can't use them anyway because he can't place them outside. And then obviously the smokescreen hit, it forces him 9 colors instead of 6 colors. But Journalist and Novelist, the Ashes of Memory duo over here, with God Guy and Meteor on Moonlit. And for these spawns, because I'm not going to be a bot and forget, we are going to see, drumroll please, Journalist, Bridge, Meteor 4th, Lucky Guy 2, and it's not Officer, Novelist at first with the Hollow spawning in between Cypher Bridge and First Stop. This is going to be a very interesting match. Journalist against Hullabaloo seems like the matchup of all time. I don't think you should really chase a Journalist as Hulla, TBH, because if she gets to like any form of like a good palette, the clone just eats all the colors for her. It's not really the greatest thing ever. You're forced to go around, or you're forced to like potentially try and like snipe out with clones, and it's like it becomes a finicky game. Flywheel Journalist. Everyone's on Flywheel borrowed, but my Meteor, who's on Tide Windows. With Inso, Trump, Warp. Okay, so guys, you remember how I said like, okay, guys, well, fuck my previous statement, I guess. Remember how I said? Oh my god. Well, what do I know, I guess. There's always something that can change, man. Doesn't matter how smart you are when it comes to comp, dude. Always some BS can happen. 2025 IBL fall. Always some BS can happen. Jesus Christ. Hellride. Rocking the limit skin. You know, I just realized his limited skin has a top hat. Has a little baby top hat on it. Going after my Novelist. Is he just gonna hop on it frame 1? Jelly, are you just gonna do it frame 1? Jelly, you're a troll, dude. Jelly's a legitimate troll. Is he gonna do like the standard like into 2 story loop or nah? He's just gonna wait. Got caught lagging. Caught lagging. Got caught lagging. Guys, what if Jelly gets back on? Okay, that's red. There should be another one right here. This might be an early hit, actually. Oh. Oh, just barely. He's still gonna get cooked here, because swap, yeah, he's fried. Jelly set himself up for failure. Losing that mind game on second stop actually hurt him hard. Oh, he's swinging and turning around so he can't farm a book on him. Oh, wow. Very smart, very smart. Nice, misses first clone. That's actually really huge. That's really huge for him. Swaps early? Really? Kind of surprised by that, because now you just eat a double and it's like you can't... Oh, well, the clone bought out. Forces warp. That warp was kind of bad, not gonna lie. Yeah, that warp literally accomplished nothing. Like, it legitimately accomplished nothing. Bates flywheel, gets it down. Beautiful done. Beautiful job from Niai. And dies on the Cypher. Dies on a Cypher, which is huge, actually. Very huge. But what item does Lucky Guy have? He has an elbow pad. He was unable to get a bot. No bot guy here, assuming that's what he wished for. Which means when he opens a chest, he does have a... He does have a bot guaranteed. He does, in fact, have a bot guaranteed. Alright, and Free Rin is just going to fly away. Alright. Oh, they're just running max wanted order. I saw the timer on the top. They're just running max wanted. Nice. 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 We do a little bit of cheese in here. Free Rin is going to be able to just pop that Cypher. Why did he use the book there? I'm very confused by that. I don't know why we used book there. I'm not going to lie. I don't know why we used book. I'm not going to lie. I don't think that was a very effective book. Especially if you were still going to plan on dying with Tide anyway. She's not going to struggle that way. Yeah, what? I guess it was just to give her more time to get away. But it's still a hullabaloo. Okay, well, he burned a pair of clones. 487 is here. He's supposed to... Why is he just standing there? Bro was just standing there menacingly. You shoot? Yeah, you shoot. Rescue. And now Lucky God just keeps him alive. You block this? Yeah. Oh, never mind. He has no waste. Never mind. He has no waste. 0 waistline. Good pallet stun. Good pallet stun. Good pallet stun. But he has Rage and Desperate Fight on him. So, blocking it. And he has no waste. Yet again. Swaps. Blocks it again. But yet again, he has no waste. 0 waistline. He's cooked. Yeah. Oh. Oh, just barely didn't die. Final Cypher at 60. Yeah, Freerin is getting off. Because, yo, thank the Lord she got off that Cypher. Holy crap, man. Thank the Lord she got off that Cypher. Holy Jesus. Okay, they gotta start a new one, though. It's gonna be too much time to, like, go to that side of the map. It's gonna be way too much time. Drops that pallet. Maximum Cloud. Maximumer. Yeah, Lucky Guy starting a brand new Cypher. Clone here dead. Oh my god. No, she walked back into it. He walked back into it. X-Max. He walked back into it. No. Journalist is here, though. And guess what Journalist has? Journalist has a cheeky little rescue clone still. He doesn't have Tide, though, which is, you know, it's just a bit unfortunate. Walked right into that pallet for whatever reason. Yeah, okay. Alright, Nai. Yeah. You just get farmed here. Yeah. I guess for the injureless rescue, for the Cypher to be prime, but it's like, he has no reason. Wow. Oh, that color did apply. Okay, I thought that color didn't apply. He doesn't have a reason. Like, he should know that it's tied windows, because he watched her get the speed boost when she vaulted. Like, he watched it happen. Like, he should know she's on tied windows. She doesn't get this now. Yeah, it would have been nice to have a rescue clone, boy. Wow. It only applied 1. Holy crap. No one's on a gate now, unfortunately. And she's dead on chair, and he has TP up. This is a 3 kill. This is a 3 kill guarantee. No one's on a gate yet. No one is on a gate. This is a 3 kill guarantee. Guaranteed 3 kill. 487 got a football from a box. He goes over the bridge. On the words, on the gang. Oh crap, I hit my desk a little bit too hard. My mouse just came up. Chasing after 487 now. He still has ball. Dungeon is at Cypher Bridge. Maybe could draw this because 487 has kite. He did just use warp as well. No way. Okay, takes coaster. Tian just got to the gate now. Probably thinks Tian is at first. So that's why he's not expecting this. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo, bro. And just when you think wolves can't do it, bro, they just sit you down, put their hand on their shoulder, and say, "Sure, Jan." And they just like they just shut you up. Like, Jesus Christ, bro. Like, what the hell? That's insane, dude. Yo, the survivors are playing out of their minds, man. They are playing out of their minds. All right, we got game 3, second half. We have Anti-Arrow, Escapologist, and Seer with a Bonbon Ivy band going up against a, we're going to see the bands, a Peddler! Peddler! And we are seeing Yav is being played. Yav is Wolves' newest addition to their Hunter roster. right there. So this is yeah, I think new. I forget. I'm gonna be honest. I just don't remember him. If he's not new, I apologize. But I'm pretty sure he's new. I just don't remember a lot of people from rosters. I just more remember matches and gameplay. Sorry, not sorry. That's just me. I apply. It's the same thing with sports. I remember like actual matches. I don't remember like player names and whatnot unless it's like obvious shit like LeBron James, Cristiano Ronaldo, Leon Messi, etc. But novelist fire, journalist, and coordinator banned from my Peddler. And we also have no traditional rescue on the Weibo side. Actually, we're running rescueless. Well, okay. Escapologist is technically a rescuer. He's technically a rescuer. He is. He's on the classification. He's assist and rescue. And Arrow is like kite rescue. So technically speaking, they have two. Straight line meta. Straight line meta versus Peddler, huh? This is probably one of Peddler's best maps as well. Like, this is a very good map for Peddler. A lot of open space, which means not a lot of areas to dodge the vine. Anything that isn't bridge, she can go through. Literally anything that's not bridge, she can go through. And the carousels, I'm pretty sure. Like, that's about it. She can cut the loops at first and fourth. She can go through like the little like low walls. She can go through the entirety of God Kite. Like anything that is not bridge or like carousel, she can go through. Like this is one of her best maps because everything is just thin wall, thin wall, thin wall, thin wall. Whereas Chinatown, like in comparison, is like, you know, heavy, thick wall, thick wall. Claustrophobia, warp, trump card detention, flywheel tied on Gwoker, tide barred on Huey, windows on Koting, and windows on Persica. Wow, rare Persica windows match. Rare Persica windows. We typically always see Persica on flywheel. Because that woman loves her flywheel. This is it though. Weibo is going to need to 3 escape if they want to win this. They will. They would need to 3 escape. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure they need a 4. Just to take 3 escape, they'll go to round 4. So I'm pretty sure they need, like, if they're going to do it by rounds and then points afterwards, I'm pretty sure they need a 4 escape here. If I remember correctly, because there was round 1, it was 4-4. And then after that, wow, we're just frame 1 throwing the fucking throughball. God damn. Just frame 1ing it. Holy shit. I was a really early throughball. What the hell? I don't know if I agree with that. Alright, Persica's cooked here. This is going to be hit number 1. Oh, never mind. Never mind. First hit was missed. And now she just walked through that. Now that is cooked. Chip. Very nice chip hit. Breaks to another one. Yeah, and then that's the hit. Owl just came back. Yo, Alf. Maybe Alf was onto something, bro. Maybe Peddler really is S tier, bro. Maybe Alf was onto something. He could just chip her out here. Just holding it. Owled the chip, but it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I guess the down, and that's a pretty early down. That's a really early down, actually. That's extremely early down, dude. Are we gonna see escape move? Oh, it's basement. No, you can't move basement chairs. Oh my god, they're gonna get forward. Yo, Peddler camp in basement is actually cancer. I think they legitimately get forward just because of this. I'm so serious. I think they just get forward. Bare minimum 3 killed. Like, this hunter in basement is like, oh my god, dude, don't even get me started. It's so cancer. Alright, throughball. This doesn't really do much. I mean, I guess it allows him to ride the edge to get into basement safely, which is, I guess, what his intention. Yeah, he gets into basement safely, but, you know, he still has to use the smokescreen hit. He gets it. Person gets out. I guess that was just it. That was his intention. Just get into basement safely without having to play the games of, like, having my thing wasted. His free hit. And at least, technically speaking, it was injureless. So, pretty successful basement rescue. Cannot lie. And by pretty, I mean, obviously, very successful basement rescue. It was injureless basement rescue against Peddler. Knockback reduction from red. Good pallet stun. Good pallet stun. Too bad it literally lasted nothing. There's Vine. You're going to take a hit here. Yeah, it's sadly not flywheeling that, man. Oh, don't overextend, Gwoker. Please don't. Please don't overextend, man. Oh, wow. Nice. 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 Woker has to leave, though. Oh, this is just so, like... Yeah, man. It's just, like, so aggravating. You can't drop that pallet now. You legitimately cannot drop that unless it's a pallet stun. Yeah. That's just the sucky part of this. This is why I was saying earlier, like, movement is just so good for Peddler. It's just a really good map for her. And Woker is their other Tide, but he was going all in on Harasser. I don't know why they put their other Tide. I feel like... I don't know, like, am I crazy? Like, why would he put the anti on Tide and not the Aeroplanist if we want the anti to harass? I guess in theory she can, like, stun and force rescue with Tide. But if you're gonna play her for harassment, like, I don't think it's worth it. Alright, Huey has to get this. Oh! What? What? Oh my god. I've been there before. I know that. I know that feeling. He got too far away from the speed boost, and the interaction wasn't showing up on the chair. Yeah, that kind of just threw the game. That kind of just threw the game. They actually could have brought it back. But yeah, Gokur's just auto-dead. Good chip. Gokur's just auto-dead, and it's on the final cipher. They're not getting that cipher done. They're also cipher locked at that. So Huey has to open a new cipher here. Is he gonna move Gokor? He did move Gokor. He moved him into 2-story. But it doesn't matter. Like, Yev doesn't care. Yevi doesn't care. Okay, you move him to 2-story. So what? All your ciphers are on this side of the map. I don't care. And Huey's dead. In basement. At that. In basement. He might not chair in basement, though, just so that way he can keep pressure on that working carousel cipher. I guess. Put him on a chair on a cipher, and then you can just proxy and cut them off early. That makes sense. Keep them far away, so they don't have a chance to actually get a successful rescue off. Arrow does still have hover, though. Gokor is doing the cipher. It's just gonna go for the cipher. There's the vine. Wow! Just pushing it. It's 91. And you died on it now, Gokor. Oh, you had to leave. Gokor had to leave, man. It's just like, now this is like, so they don't pop that at all. She just red. Oh, just Vine to scare. Just smart. Very smart. Chip. Alright, the cipher's almost done. Don't get TS'd. Okay, good. It just has to not be Gokor that takes the hit. Oh! Very risky pop, but it worked out. Oh my god. Okay, there's a smidge of a chance. You gotta pack here. You have to pack. Yeah. You gotta pack there. I feel like you just take the chip, no? Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You're cooked. You're done. You're fried. Barbecue chicken. And she has TP up. They're gonna have to play this, like, picture perfect if they even dream of tying this. Holy crap, dude. A lot of Survivor error on this one, though, but Peddler didn't play bad herself. Yeah, no, well, I guess from this, I don't know, from this is like, if this is like first impression Peddler, I kind of don't see where the S tier is, I'm not gonna lie. But, oh. I mean, I guess they get a guaranteed... Well, she has to pick here, actually. This might be a draw. This actually was gonna be a draw. Because she has to pick. Escapologist just got on gate. Gokor drops this. Beautiful. Oh, you got one more stick, Wokes. Better use that stick, Wokey. He used the stick and it didn't come out. I love when Nancy does that. Yeah, it's a draw. Oh, wow. It is a draw. I can't believe it. They actually pulled that out. Wow. They still lose, though. They still lose. But I can't believe they pulled out that draw. Holy crap. Yeah, so I don't know about the Peddler S tier thing, but like... Oh, that's Wolves. Wolves win. Shout out to Wolves, bro. They played amazing. Weibo Survivors did great. Nyai was on some stuff, but it's whatever. It's only week 1. Still, this is a crazy set to open up with, bro. But yeah, that's insane, man. Holy crap, dude. Holy shit. All right, guys, that is going to be the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed this first set of fall IVL. These matches were absolutely crazy. I know I was definitely more energetic than I normally am. I'm just really excited for comp. I've missed comp. Comp is back to being interesting, and I love it. Absolutely love it, man. Absolutely love it, dude. I am so excited for what this season of IVL has to do and has to show us. Same thing with IJL, because I know the Japanese survivors, they're gonna have some like crack plans, dude. They're gonna like do some shit never before seen, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, let me know your expectations for this upcoming IJL season. Let me know how you guys feel about Peddler, Archer, and Escapeologist's performance in these matches, since we actually got to see all three of them in one set, which is insane. And you know, if you're excited for Darkwoods, because I want to see Darkwoods. I do. New map, new thing. I want to see the new shiny thing. That's just me. I want to see the new shiny thing played by the professionals. That's just how I am. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts. Thank y'all for watching, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace.